and gentlemen, welcome. This is so unprofessional, but you know how something go already.
It's not unprofessional. We show people the behind the realness.
Wall jumping and all them something. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week's installment of Tea of the Week. Now we're gonna please nuff up the life. You know, say this is our boss. It's on the journey to everything that happens this week. So we want everybody to have space tonight. So we don't want nobody drop the middle seat. Them just, you know, say standing. Yes. So
smiles up yourself and all these things.
Yeah. And you know, so Sheldon come out on a difference. Normally, when it gets closer to December, people normally wear more clothes. People normally like cover up themselves when it come down to them cooler month. But for some reason, Sheldon feel like she must come unleash herself to the world. I don't know if it's the few compliments that I see she getting from what they are.
The few.
The minute amount of compliments that she's been getting from the other day. She feel like she must come out and go and like say, she don't want back something. But she'll stand up and make them say the outfit because you don't know. Are your clothes? Are your clothes? Say no one them say. So you say this is a fiction next week. Repeat.
Where?
Your clothes are for repeat.
There my pay feet. So
yes.
My clothes are for repeat.
Yes.
So,
right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you very much for taking it out of taking the time out of your busy schedule to tune in to we. I apologize from now. My voice not really 100.
I realized what happened.
Yeah, that weekend I was
late.
Was late.
What did you do?
You understand? We played a lot of parties this weekend, and yesterday was
party. You call it?
Party. Party. I go work. Work.
No chicken.
And yesterday we go down St. Anne, down CLM, one heathenistic Sodom and Gomorrah kind of dash out kind of. I don't know where you want to call it.
So you got orgy?
It come like that. Me go one pool party, but it was devoid of clothes. If this is what people call bad suit nowadays, I swear to God, there was nothing left to the imagination. You can watch my snap still and see what going on.
Okay, man.
Still, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, we are here this week and we have an exciting show for you this week because you see the guest that week here. Remember, I'm telling you, ladies, I ask you, please, the man them can't follow.
It's good for you to know it, you know.
And I ask the ladies them to get up right now and go for a book and a pencil because we are going to teach a class today, and this is not a class of any high school proportion. This is not even university. This is a doctorate.
Yeah.
Master's, PhD.
But not yet.
We're not ready to start it yet.
Not yet, but we just telling you.
Make sure you have a pen and a paper. I got put on the screen for a record because I'm going to need this
information.
Help.
Yes.
So
we're going to start off with the question of the week. We didn't get to ask the viewers. So they're going to answer for us right now.
Right now.
So there was a little saga that happened. So we say, imagine having Sunday dinner with your side chick and your mean girl shows up unannounced after she tried to contact you. What would you do?
Sunday dinner though. But Sunday dinner after
me. It's for me and chick?
A Sunday dinner for me and chick him out there. First of all, that not catch me.
Why not?
Because I'm not a side chick.
Aha! Smart answer.
But big one thing, ladies and gentlemen, no, really and truly, the man them. Yeah, eat Sunday dinner with your good side chick. Your good side woman. You understand me? I say, come over, come do a little Sunday sprucing up. She sits and forward with two different type of meat. I'll oxtail and one exotic meat. Stew beef, pepper steak.
That's exotic.
And them, exotic meat. You understand me? I say, with all rice and peas and them something there. And she not even use the grease. Coconut milk, you know. She sits and walk with the coconut and her grater. And cook a proper dinner, some milky rice and peas, deal with some proper shredded vegetables, probably called potato salad, potato salad with the sweet corn and the green peas and the egg and them something there, and I'll come and make some carrot juice with all supple and guineas. You understand? And you're enough. Me and woman know that extra self.
Bright and
extra,
tasty.
Bright and out of that. Come out how she come pull door. True, you're in a relationship for 10 years, she feel like she must come home door. In your house. So you are your good side woman. I would enjoy on a nice Sunday evening dinner. Jungle light and them something, because light probably gone still. No. But all them something, and she come home, what you going to do? Ladies,
a real life something, no?
Ladies, if you are the side chick, what you going to do? Ladies, if you are the wife, what you going to do? Man, them.
Like you need to tell them that this is a real.
That's what I'm trying to tell Triple that it happened last night. So on Twitter, this whole saga just bust up on Twitter. This guy was at home and he heard his neighbors having an argument. At first he thought it was the side chick walking on the main chick, but turns out that it was the main chick. After she tried to email him, she was unable to get through to him. She called him not answer, she emailed him not responding. So she probably thought that something happened to him. Go down there, bust the door, and lo and behold, he's having, you know, him Sunday dinner with him side chick.
No.
So one piece of drama, she beat him, she cussed, she said she want her thing, she called her mother, all kind of drama
And Jamaica
going.
this one.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah.
and Jamaica this one?
Yeah.
Uptown?
At Kingston,
No.
this
No, sir.
Wasn't uptown either.
No,
Time
sir.
Same no longer prison.
Well, and I real some of this.
Real life something, and he had, because he knows he wasn't making it up, him sit down and videotape, like you could hear them. So there was video, there was proof and everything. Audio clips,
Big
you
up
hear them.
Twitter.
You hear the lick them. Bop, 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 bop.
You hear the balling.
You hear the
Let's
balling.
get physical.
Well, here's what Instagram is saying.
Yes. Yes. Please, review. No, peel the church up,
Well,
please.
can I just tell you what I think? I think
Yeah,
clearly
go
the
ahead.
man lose the work and never know. Because he's there having Sunday dinner with the side chick.
That me say.
Well, Wayward Son says make she join.
Okay, sharing is
Suppose the
caring.
food not enough. Suppose I'll do piece of meat alone them did cook. You understand? Everybody have it like that, you know. You understand?
But in
what I'm
the end, you know that he ended up choosing the side chick over the main.
saying? Of course, because the side chick come over come cook. The main chick only can't even boil water without
Well,
it
maybe
burn.
she wanted to cook Sunday dinner, but he wouldn't answer his phone.
Him she good like.
Rashawn 876 said, boy, that one is tough. You don't look like you know my mother though.
No, the man them really and truly won't do. Oh, you ever get out of a situation like that? Me honestly don't know still, you know.
Rossette Suwain says, if she's wifey, she'll fight both of them.
Why?
Why she fight the girl when come there?
The
Why
girl,
she?
The poor girl wouldn't think she had me.
Yeah, she could feel like say.
if she a cook
if she
Sunday
a
dinner,
cook
she might really feel
Remember,
like...
remember, Miss
Unless-
Kitty. Remember, say Kitty. This is the problem. You know what the problem? I Miss Kitty
Leave Miss
cause this.
Kitty out of this.
I Miss Kitty cause this.
Well, Michaela
Because
said,
Hold on, let me hear Michaela say.
Michaela said, may I tell her to join us because sharing is caring. Plus, would I get some help with the dishes?
Michaela.
But as me say, I blame Miss Kitty for this. The whole of them wife here are girlfriend here. I play a main girlfriend role. Make Miss Kitty tell them say them to stop cook for the man. A man
Say
feet
things
out the
that
phone
stop,
box.
she stop cook.
So because you notice how this one Sunday after the saga unfold. You see how he sets and does karma, does sets and does he does come around and does ricochet and does boom and lick back the wife in her head. Because if she play a good girlfriend role and there the man yard.
Well, if you take one Sunday
You
for a girl
understand?
lick with my foot, then my man clearly fickle and easy. That's
I'm
kettle.
not easy, I'm hungry.
Hungry.
Well, Sherms _ party had said, be like Shaggy and say it wasn't me.
Really? It wasn't you then who in the house? Our landlord end up on property.
Hot Sexy Punky said, first off, why are they having dinner at his home?
What you mean?
Because they said the stove and the gas there.
The girl that audition for a good wife role, what do you?
Virgo Star said, him stupid and in favor of the idiot.
No, I'm favor idiot for true. Because rule number one, never bring a side woman.
But what's in the
Yeah,
what's in
yeah.
the misunderstanding?
Rule number
What's
one.
in the not understanding? Is that clearly she wasn't the side.
No, listen, man, she had the
chicks
side.
need food too.
No, but she cook. She could have cooked her yard. She
All
could have
side chicks matter.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something.
No, Nick Ben is very rude because Nick Ben said he's not sure what kind of Sunday dinner we are talking if the food was above or below the table.
You know what? Let me tell you
Marjorie
say.
on Facebook said the relationship was over a long time.
Thank you. That's what I got.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You
Yeah,
have to
hello.
understand it.
No, all right, let me tell you
Alright.
something. All right. No, let me talk.
Alright.
So this girl come now and she catch her man with another woman. You know, a reunity, you taste so fine. I sit down and I chill, right?
Yeah.
And after them argue and everything, him pack up her thing them and tell her to go on
Aisha
and
said-
choose the side chick.
Because probably the side chick went to St. Thomas and got that secret ingredient.
It
before
don't
she
mean to say
come
the
cook.
man chose the relationship was over and done with, because if a man did care right then and there, him said to the side chick, boy, thanks for the food,
Well,
belch, but you gotta go.
Aisha said maybe I played the both of them. None of them never special.
All of that too.
Well, clearly none of them
Well,
never
can
said.
walk out.
Jesus Christ. What that girl in name?
Candy_crush.
Candy_crush, you're the real MVP.
Tell us if it's said in our resume, you have several positions for her to fill. All right? You understand?
All right,
But seriously, you see, as a man, I don't know about no other man still, but as a man, you understand there are certain rules to that something here. But that game something here, that thing here, you don't invite your outside woman to come at you and your woman yard. Or even for your yard, you have a woman to come the street.
Suppose
You
it's your
don't do
yard.
that. If a your yard, but you don't invite a next woman come there, so you see your yard while you're in a relationship with a next woman that a fear home stadium.
Yeah, because it...
Side chick have the glue.
No, whether the side chick have the glue or not, you have certain things. You have to understand.
Man, side chick kick with her foot.
You have some side chick where you look for promotion. A side chick we set up a man, you know. Side chick we plant a drawers in some miscellaneous place, some places, some unforeseen places and them something, you know.
No man, she did shock. You never listen to the audio clip them. She did shock, man.
Yo.
Shock and all.
Yo, first of all.
Hero said, should I buy some kerosene oil and get some matches and light the two of them at the house?
Una I go.
Okay.
Me too cute for prison. Me not lighting nobody a fire. Me I go about my business. But it don't scare us Jamaica.
Okay.
Oh, you know how the one you're probably special.
She said it in the video. She said she do everything for him. Everything you want, me support you. Everything me there beside you, me there chips behind you. That is the problem. She treat him too good.
No boyfriend, no husband, cheating.
Cause then you go over me on Sunday and him in there yam rice and peas and chicken with other girl.
First of all.
First of all, second of all, third of all, no.
You can't use somebody else fat fry people.
But you using Miss Kitty. But
You know what?
next time.
No pun intended. But anyways.
Next topic.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So, in other words, some disagree and some agree. Some say that the man favor idiot. Some say the girl should have fight.
No, the man an idiot.
Okay.
The man me blame for the whole of this. Him a the fool in the whole situation.
Him not carry. Him
make
think
a
that
sense.
under no order.
Him a fool.
Him not a Gallus.
Him a idiot.
Him very dry. I
Him a
agree.
real idiot still. Me not go around it. But anyways.
You know what? I think I would have just walked away, but
Shellan, you nah.
But maybe when I reach down the end
Shellan,
of the road,
you're not fool nobody.
and me think about it good, me tell the taxi for stop
Shellan,
and turn back around and just kick him back the door.
Shellan, I lie you tell. First of all, you not take taxi, but you drive go there. I remember say gym shoes and your chunk.
True.
So you take off your heels and you put on that and probably I draw one tights
I
too.
want to tell you, if I really feel like woman down there, you know, may I go dress for the
Confrontation.
face all down,
Yeah, no ears ring.
no earring.
Yeah, ear catch up in a what? Well,
Ear-
ear they carry little
Hair
catch up.
tied up, I'm tied on tight.
Brush
Look
back
all
here.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, on a better topic, you ready?
yes, already.
So today is Afro Day, and right on cue, what happened?
What do you mean by Afro Day? What is Afro? So that's why Fern in one of them African garb, what do you call them something now? Dashiki. Aso?
It's a dress.
A dress that?
Just a dress.
Okay, I thought you just lost too much weight and it just got
So
big,
we
I
have
don't know.
Miss Universe,
Anyways, yeah, Miss Universe.
Jamaica,
Yes.
last night.
We win. Miss
Came-
Jamaica win.
We win, basically.
We win.
We basically,
Because the whole
yeah.
world, I say we win.
Yo, when we talk about, I see ZJ Sparks post on our page, Pop Sugar, Yahoo, Nicole Bitchy, like all the blogs where Jamaica is all they're talking about her and her afro and how beautiful she was and how she placed and how some people think that she should have placed, she should have gotten the crown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, big up to Davina Bennett.
But a lot of the contestants posted that they thought that Miss Jamaica would
Well,
have
I
won.
only saw one
Yeah.
post. Oh, look on her, man. Listen, you see when she walk out, you know, the yellow? I mean, the swimsuit section was nice. You know, she was confident and nice and she never pranced too much. But you see that yellow dress here upon her skin with the...
Bad.
Man.
Bad.
Man.
I wonder if it's a Jamaican designer make it still, but.
I think
'cause
so. It's not
bad.
the Zuri always design it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain they're the ones that did her dress.
That dress here, a pop, it a go on with a bag of things.
Man.
You know what I like about it? It have a little revealing thing, but not too much. It's like very tasteful. You understand? It just accentuates her silhouette so well.
And you know, even the commentator was saying that it's you know, sharing the right places and the diamond and everything they were talking about.
Man, it look damn good, man.
But even more importantly, I saw someone from Africa, you know, people on the timeline, and they were happy that South Africa won. But they said the fact that Miss Jamaica came out there with her natural hair and her skin tone and everything, it was really good representation for black women.
True,
and
true.
A Jamaican tweeted and said, her mommy said, look, Miss Jamaica hair looks like mine.
Wow.
And so she don't know what she do. That's what, you know, she was basically saying she don't know what she do last night.
Yeah.
And that's what she's getting a lot of support. So I'm saying, you see when she scoop up all them Shea Moisture and them kinky curly endorsement there and the skin something them and the treatment, remember we.
And you know,
Big up yourself.
what I love the most about it, you know, she never go up on the TV, go twang.
Man.
She never go sit and piss up her tongue in a cane row. She does
Never
start
piss up her tongue in a what?
standard English.
Piss up her tongue in a
cane
cane
row.
row?
You know, like my child will go when I talk. Now at the previous Miss Jamaicas, they act like they are so foreign-esque. No, the way that girl attack, I not tell her like I can't hear the hockey or selfish.
And she was very articulate.
Yeah, man, I not tell her like and the question that she answered, I feel it was done really,
Yeah, I
really
kinda,
well.
you know, big up to Miss South Africa, but like Stush posted them saying a second runner for them, but queen for we.
Which is right.
Always.
Which
So,
is right.
Big up you. Look
Big
at
up
her
Steve
hair,
Harvey.
man.
He never made a mistake this year.
What he
Big up
did,
him.
he did make it. One time if he make mistake, him get it.
You
Anyways.
know what? You know what? Let's not go into the politics of these things. Now, next topic. Yes. Oh. Okay. So, we are going to
Moving on up
make a step over to
the
England
Royal
right now.
House.
I like how we are talking about England. Big up my mother and my sister. We are watch live from England right now.
Cheerio!
Yeah, Tony Marie and my mother, Lorraine
But first,
Cummings.
before we talk about her, you want me to introduce her, Jess?
You know what I'm saying? I this know it man from a long time, don't you?
Yes, we know.
Ladies, remember I'm going to tell you, say, I want to go for a book, I want a pen, I want a pencil, and then sitting there. I want a body if you feel like, say, this is not free advice. You see, after the show done, we are going to collect money because ladies, from what you have complaints, you can't hold on a husband. On a complaints, certain things are not exploding in the capacity that it should be exploded. You have been saying that sometimes you've not been able to reach the climax to which that you are desired. Huh?
Your mate here show up in an on-time taxi.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are going to call to our umbilical stage somebody that knows the ins and the outs, literally, of the woman's anatomy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call to the stage the vagina specialist. This is not a cartel me I talk about. You understand? I'm talking about this beautiful Nubian sensation. Oh my God. When woman look good, woman feel look good. You understand what I say? So, can you please introduce yourself to the ladies and gentlemen who do not know who you are right now?
My name is Ramona Riley, and I am the vagina lady.
I not tell them, I don't say I'm a vagina specialist, but I not tell teeth them white and pretty though.
Oh, thank you.
But,
Thank you.
you understand?
My mother-in-law is a dentist, so she's amazing.
Wow. Wow. I'm telling you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are graced here by somebody who has a wealth of knowledge about everything that I am interested in women. Anyways, no. So, Shalon, you want? No. Well, you seem a little bit uncomfortable.
How must
Hmm?
I'm not
No, you seem a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know because.
I understand that you want to slow Mr. Ramona.
No,
You
no,
want to
no.
sit down beside
I just
Ramona? You sure?
May I stay far? I'm a bit intimidated, you know. You understand what I say?
Don't be,
Than
don't
me.
be.
You understand what I say? So, how does one go about becoming a specialist in the female anatomy?
Well, I mean, I guess you can take it from different aspects. My aspect was I started in the birth world a lot.
Okay.
So I was doing a lot of doula work and assisting with births and that type of thing. I had my own reproductive issues, and I ended up healing myself. I was supposed to have a hysterectomy at 29, and I ended up healing myself using natural methods.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just backtrack for a second. Before you pass that part, you say you were supposed to have a hysterectomy at what, 29?
Yeah.
So that means that you passed 29?
Yes, I'm 35.
Me Jesus. Me need to know your ugly man. Anything I give for lotion with want some might. I want some might. But anyways, as I was saying.
Coffee. So because I had this issue, it was called adenomyosis, which is a disease in the uterus itself, and the uterus grows on top of each other, on top of itself. So the blood vessels are bursting all the time, you're in pain. It could be sex, it could be anything, your period, it's just a complete mess. So there's really no cure for it. And because I already had 2 children, you know, the OBGYN was like, take it out, because you can't ever get pregnant anyways with it.
Oh no.
I did my own research and I healed myself. 4 months later, I got pregnant with my daughter. And from that aspect, I realized that there are so many other women out there that are suffering, you know, and they've tried all these other options, Western world, all these different things, not knocking Western world, because we need that, we need it.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I realized that this is where I need to be. This
So
is what I need to do.
so basically you found out that despite what the doctors were saying, you actually searched for your
There's a
own
natural
alternative.
Yes, there are other options. There are always other options.
So ladies and gentlemen, you can see this is what perseverance looks like. And so you have what, 3 kids now, right?
I have 3 children.
So basically your expertise is self-taught.
Self-taught? No. Well, it was, in terms of me healing myself, it was self-taught.
Okay.
And then after I went off and I got certified in many different things when it came to the reproductive system.
Wow.
Okay.
And everything was more from the Eastern world side of medicine. So I did a course that is called a womb wellness course. From that, you know, you get into yoga and chakras and using colors and crystals and all different types of things, herbs, foods, to heal your body.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there, I then went and did some reflexology and massage and that type of thing. So I did a lot of things all over the place, and then I put it all together myself and was just like, womb wellness, you know, healing the reproductive system, the vagina, from all different aspects.
Okay, because I know that a lot of people are worried that you're just all the way up in the womb, because some people need some help with them vagina.
Right. It's about the full aspect, even the breasts. It's about all of it.
Yes.
You know, so I'll do sometimes like breast massages on my clients, just depending on what's going on.
So
in
then
their
pay for
system.
massage them breasts?
Yes,
Need that
of
job
course.
there. Need that job there. So
So it's really more about it's more like, at this point, educating women and men, educating the world about the reproductive system and how it shows signs that things are off from the beginning, from a long time before, and we ignore these signs.
Right.
And
so
then we don't, go ahead.
Sorry, that was one of my questions, is that vaginal health is a good indicator of a woman's overall health.
In some way. For me, the vagina itself, I mean, in terms of the pH and all of that, you know, yes, but the pH can affect not necessarily the uterus, but it can affect other parts of the reproductive system. You know, like if you had really chronic bacterial vaginosis and you got pregnant, you could have a miscarriage or stuff like that. So the pH balance can affect the woman. But for me, it's more about what are the tubes doing, what is the uterus doing, what are the ovaries doing, or not doing, because it shows signs from before.
Somebody on Facebook asking if you have anything for tightness.
Yes, I do. Yoni eggs are amazing
Yoni
for
eggs.
tightening,
What kind of
toning the muscle,
Yoni
allowing you
eggs.
to
Yoni is
manipulate your vaginal muscles,
Yoni
because you
egg.
have so many muscles
What
up there.
that?
So
It's-
yoni, tell him what yoni means.
Okay, yoni means sacred place. Okay, so
Sacred.
it's like your sacred place, like your vajayjay.
Are the same thing this as a Kegel balls?
Yes, but it's much better,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why.
Yes.
The Kegel ball is just Okay, let me start over. The yoni egg is made of healing crystals. Okay, healing crystals.
You don't care none.
I did.
You want some?
Me not no vagina.
It doesn't matter. Maybe you have a vagina. You want to do something. You want to get a unit.
Vagina I have Chris.
Yo, triple is on fire tonight.
Okay.
There
There is
There
never a vagina that cannot get more. Because even for me, I've been using Yoni eggs for a while now. When I started, I only had 1 G spot. I would say now I probably have 8. And with that,
in a dancehall
Tell me
terms,
more.
in a dancehall terms, that mean that forgive my French, but your pum pum turn up.
I mean,
Yeah. If you start with 1 G spot, I know you have 8.
Is that what I like you? We can do sets up.
It licks.
No,
yeah.
stop.
And then for me, you take it to another level. So now I'm doing like vaginal breathing and awakening my vagina using breathing techniques.
So that means you can breathe on a what? No. When I want to say, but like you can. Don't like.
Will you let her explain?
What is
we
vaginal
can
breathing? No.
Speechless for the first time.
Okay, here's what. Okay, guys, let me just handle this. First you were explaining what yoni eggs were in difference to Kegel balls.
Okay.
So let's go back.
Okay, so yoni eggs are made of healing crystals, and it's many different crystals because there are 1,000 crystals out there, right? And crystals obviously come from the ground just like diamonds would, okay? And each of them, depending on the color and that type of thing, they heal other aspects.
Wow.
So every yoni egg is going to balance your hormones. Every yoni egg is going to strengthen your pelvic floor. Every yoni egg is going to not tighten the muscles, but tone the vaginal muscles so that you can manipulate those muscles.
Jesus.
And all of these different
it's
things.
Quint? When them say quint?
No, but quint only means like one. Like you can only do one. Like you want to be able to.
We want quintuple.
Yes, you
Want fling your shoulder.
Yeah,
willy bones.
You want to like ripple it if you can, or you want to tighten here and then tighten here and then tighten here and then tighten.
You need to you need to keep a class out of half a 300 clock. enough girl.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not something.
love her for ripple. Imagine if woman get house and carry land and then carry ripple. Imagine then carry ripple. Jesus.
And that doesn't happen immediately. In terms of tightening the muscle and being able to manipulate the muscle a little bit, especially the lower muscles, because it tones the lower muscles first and then it works its way up towards the cervix. So you will feel after using your yoni egg for like 2 times, you will be able to feel the difference. You will feel it, he will feel it. You will feel it and he will feel it. What you can also do with the yoni egg is have sex with it, which is how you find these other G spots.
So
because
as a virgin, this is interesting.
So now I want to see one of them yoni egg here, okay? So you put in the yoni egg where you have sex?
You put the yoni egg before. Okay, you can use it as foreplay, or you can just put it in yourself, or he can put it in, however you want to do it.
So you want it vibrate?
It does not vibrate, no.
You have to vibrate to make it vibrate.
No.
So you would insert it, go ahead.
All right, hold on, what part of the yoni egg you sell?
In my office.
Where your office there?
10 Argyle Road.
And how much for your yoni egg?
They run between 10,000 to 14,000.
But just think it's an investment.
Listen, man, it's an investment kind of one time you can use it, not disposable.
No, you use it and use it and use it and use it. And you don't wash it after every time. You just rinse it off like if you're doing it every day or every other day. You don't need to go and do the full cleaning that you would do when you first get it. Or like every month or something.
Mom, not tell them because some of them get a nasty.
Nasty. Watch your yoni egg.
You see it, you mash up your phone.
The phone stand do a Kegel a while ago, that's the phone rip.
But on a serious level, on a serious note, find the next phone for go read off. Find the next phone for read off.
The reader so
please. Please.
Oh my God. Facebook send me the lady then I'm live.
The ladies.
You know, ladies.
Okay, so apart from
I am happy.
I would suspect that the tightening is a popular request, but name like 3 other popular requests by.
Okay. You mean in terms of yoni eggs, or you mean in terms of what I do?
Just in terms of what you do, because I know there's vaginal steaming.
Okay. So yes, women will come to me and they want a vaginal steaming. They'll come to me and they want yoni eggs.
No, steaming, hold on. What is the vaginal steaming? Hold on. I learn enough, Shellan. I just have to beg you for this.
I know.
So you say so like Shellan have a yoni egg.
No, Shellan know them something, Because Shellan don't talk about the thing, Shellan look like, pum them on a different side of the wall. But, wait, say, what is vaginal steaming?
Vaginal steaming is using different herbs, like a herb blend that I make, and pouring boiling purified water over it.
Yes.
And the steam going up into the vagina.
Wow.
It detoxes the vagina, it brings oxygen to the vagina and to the cervix. So
it's like you give your vagina a facial. No,
yes,
facial.
and that's why I call them a facial. My vaginal steams are called facials because it's a facial.
So
for
tell Triple now that it's not just sex. Could you explain to him like what
it helps? Sex alone because
right. No, what does the vaginal steam help with?
So the vaginal steam will help a lot of stuff. Even when it comes to when a woman's period starts. Okay, a lot of times women when their period starts, it's not red or pink, and I mean it should be bright red or pink. There are some women when their period starts, it's brown, it's black. It's burgundy. It's all these other colors. When it is not that bright, pretty like red or pink, that means that blood is old. and that blood now needs to be, it's been sitting in the uterus from the month before and the month before that.
No, I never tell lies, you know.
Who got you a lot?
Give God thanks to my penis.
I'm sorry, vagina is power.
I want to thank God for the
Well, Rhino Monster 876 says want some blue soap and hot water.
No, it's very toxic.
Blue soap?
Well, she's gonna answer that.
No, it's very toxic. I know a lot of more people I find in Jamaica know about like steaming like after a baby or something than my clients in the States, okay? But the process that they're doing it is toxic.
Hold on 1 second.
Because they're using plastic bowl and they're using pipe water and boiling it. It's toxic. Putting vinegar in there.
So if you use bucket of water, it was like...
Purified.
You have to use purified water.
So start with P because of the... Okay, I understand. But pipe... Anyway,
Definitely
there's some...
I heard from my sister-in-law is very interested in these things. And she was telling me about the different herbs that you can use to get a different effect. So can you give us like the different variations of vaginal
Okay, well, I'll
steam?
say this. When I started doing vaginal steams, I had 6 different herbal blends, differently from customizing them. And as time went on, because I've been doing this for 5 years, as time went on, I realized that there was no need to have so many different ones because the one female nourisher does it all. I don't need to have a female nourisher and also, well, female nourisher and postpartum are the only 2 I have. And it makes sense to me that I wouldn't have any more. It's too much to do, it doesn't make sense. So I use certain herbs. Now, there's a lot of chamomile in there, lavender, red raspberry, ginger, a lot of these types of things. What you want to do if you're doing vaginal steaming is make sure that your herbs are not hybrid. Your herbs are not bought in plastic. I go in these health food stores and I see all the herbs in plastic and I'm like, oh my God, that's so toxic. Don't buy it, please. Don't buy it.
Plastic gives off a chemical.
So plastic
is bad for you. You shouldn't use it.
So them dildo they must sell you now. Then if you tap, use them.
Well, it depends. If it is surgical plastic, then you're fine. But if it's plastic that has phthalates or BPA, then no, you shouldn't use it.
So the latex one them like the flesh feel one them where they must sell.
It depends because it could feel flesh-like and it is silicone, or it could feel flesh-like and it is a surgical plastic. It just depends.
Okay.
And you'd have to like name a brand or something, and I don't know them like that.
You see the brand name when most of them people are buy. Because I have a couple friends who sell a little bullet them, because them they are the hot seller them, a little 15 bills bullet. Because I must say, enough girl want pleasure but them kind of broke.
Right.
So they have to buy cheapest thing.
Right.
No, but I choose.
Or maybe they don't want anything bigger than that.
No, but
or maybe they don't want a man, they just want that.
No, me not say. It's because them can't get a man.
I didn't say can't, I said don't want.
Because they don't want to buy like the rabbits for like the 13,000 and the 9,000. They buy the up for the little bullet them for what them they are plastic.
Well, some of them are made from different things. I've seen some made from titanium. I've seen some made from stainless steel. I've made some. It just depends. So when you buy these things, you just need to look on what is this made of.
There's a new surgical practice that I see going around. It's called
vaginal rejuvenation.
Vaginal rejuvenation, where it's like them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
If women can't afford Yoni eggs, they definitely cannot afford vaginal rejuvenation.
But a lot of these women, they save to go to parties, so why they not invest in them?
Some say for tickets.
No, well listen, this is my thing. When women come to me and they say, oh, that's too expensive or whatever the case is, or even to come and see me as a client. Because my clients...
Hold on 1 second before. You don't really think a woman like this
with so G-spot.
I didn't have it then though.
Show them a ring where they put your hand because they feel like a play sitting. A ring big like what you need. Right now, so nobody feel like a normal something. This. Big up your husband.
Big up.
Because I'm not telling him life must nice.
So young women and women on the go are less likely. Well, you know, they're not healthy. They eat all kind of things. They're on the way, you know, them bathe, so they feel like that's just it. Can you give me like 5 steps, or the viewers 5 steps that just to kind of increase the vaginal health?
Yes, definitely. Okay, so
take out to the pen and paper.
See it.
She's gonna give you 5 things on the go to fix your poke.
Knowledge.
Number 1.
Yes.
Pap smears every year. Oh my gosh, my clients in Jamaica, they tell me they've never had one. Or the last time they had one, it was after they had the baby and the baby is 18 years old.
Before you're going to further, tell them what is a pap smear because some people don't know.
Okay.
They need to ask a doctor. Anyway, go ahead.
A pap smear is a procedure done that allows the doctor or whoever to see what the cervix and the cells in the vagina look like. Okay. So they would do a culture to test the pH.
So them swab you.
And they would also look to make sure that the cells by the cervix or in the vagina are not abnormal. Okay. So every year, if you are past the age of 40 or above, and breast cancer does not run in your family, then I would say from you turn 40 on, you do your mammograms, okay? There's a little funniness with the mammograms because, of course, it's radiation and that type of thing. So, and of course, I'm from that natural world. So there's been a lot of my clients have started to do therapy. Oh my gosh, what's the word? It's like it's a therapy. It's a temperature therapy. Okay. And they use temperature to be able to see where in the body there could be cancer. And that is throughout the body using heat, right? So there are different options.
This is number 2.
Pap smear and mammograms go together.
Okay, so what's number 2?
Okay, number 2 is pads, the pads you're using.
Yes.
Okay, so no woman would take chlorine bleach, at least I don't know of any, that would take chlorine bleach and pour on their vagina. But that's what we do every time we wear pads. When we use the Kotex and the Carefree and the Stay Free and the Always, they all have chlorine bleach. So which part of the they all have pesticides.
They have research, they have normal, they have natural.
Yes, they have natural pads,
which
okay? Okay, so let me tell you, in terms of, I've been using natural pads for 6 years and I've used all types. CVS brand, regular brand, all kinds. What I've realized is the best brand is a brand called Cherish. And I've just brought that down to Jamaica.
And they make wash too? They make the wash?
No, they don't make a wash. No, they only make pads and liners.
Okay. And number 4?
I would say red raspberry. Every girl who has had their period up until every woman that has gone through menopause and it's now over should be on a red raspberry leaf tea, which is a herb. Don't buy it in the tea bag, get the loose herb. Don't buy the herb in plastic. Make sure that when somebody is selling you herbs, it's in glass or a paper bag or a wax bag or something like that. Okay? If you need it, you can always come to my store. It's there.
On Argyle Road.
Argyle Road.
And number 5?
Number 5, I would say is, wow, just to pick 5 is hard. If breast cancer runs in your family, deodorant, antiperspirants. Antiperspirants causes cancer, especially breast cancer. So I would suggest using a different type of deodorant. Something that does not have any aluminum or any sulfur.
You can try the Schmidt's brand.
And you can use lime, because that's what I use now. I used to make my own deodorant. And
I'm tell you, lime not strong enough people.
Enough of them.
Some of them.
I'm going to go to some of the Instagram viewers.
Okay.
Synergy K wanted to know if there's any steam that you do for the D.
For the D, meaning the dick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
okay. So I don't steam the dick, but you can steam the balls, and it's great for circulation. It's not something that a man has to do, and if you don't do it.
But I thought heat kills sperm.
Huh?
I thought the heat kills sperm.
And a boil shall boil it. Man.
Okay, and
it creates better circulation for the
right
sperm.
now. Right.
And would you do anything together for like
a couple?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Now, in terms of the
a threesome that.
In terms of
no, maybe you can steam at home. What's wrong with
that? Yes.
Yes. Cause
male and female.
that sound kind of tantric to me, kind of sweet.
Tantric doesn't mean swinging. Tantric means you're using different body parts to get sexual.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
Who is going to be the tantric instructor?
If I ever told you about tantric and how you can use like your urethra and have an orgasm or whatever.
One shot, you know. Remember this live, you know. Okay.
Wait, you can use your urethra to have...
and just like how you can use your anus, just like all these other parts, your clitoris.
She don't mean if you go in there.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Go in there.
Sorry.
You understand me, I say? You understand?
Just 7622 said to tell you, Rihanna, that your husband will never cook for a side chick.
Remember that.
Oh, Jesus, yo. It's funny.
Paul's Irish girl is asking, she said she read somewhere in a medical journal that vaginal rejuvenation is not done until you reach a certain age. So
Lie.
It depends.
Lie.
It depends, because if you have a woman that has had 4 children back to back and they're 13 months apart, she might feel like she needs to have her rejuvenation done at an earlier time.
But my girl, if I love and hip hop, do it because she did talk on the season where dust don't know there, so she just get a brand new vagina and she need to test it out.
Wow.
So I test
But I mean, if you're rich enough.
Yeah, if you're rich, you can do that.
Nobody going to tell her no.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of doctors and spas nowadays do that too. You just go in and you get an injection
And you plump it up.
Yeah, Botox.
Yeah.
But all right, hold on.
I
I know that you've seen, because based on your profession, you've actually seen a lot of vaginas.
Yes.
No. This is something that a lot of women are like very, very iffy about, and they're a bit insecure about it. No, not the sex and prep it, you know. Like how the clitoris look. Because some women are very
clitoris
different.
They're different. So
some women have that little cabbage leaf thing
they're all different. They're all different types. You know, the hood could be large and hang, or you know, every vagina in itself is different. Between the mound, you know, the mound of the vagina.
The fat part.
Right.
We're talking in man terms now.
And then you have the labia, and then you have the inner labia, right?
And the
right, the larger and smaller, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the clitoris, you have women that have a small clitoris, a large clitoris, or whatever. What men need to understand is if you have a woman with a small clitoris, you probably do not need to be on her clitoris that kind of way, because it's already tucked back. It's tucked back because of that. For a woman that's clitoris is out and it's hanging, she needs that physical attention on the clitoris.
That's true.
Right? So a man needs to look at the vagina and know every vagina is different.
Look, some men don't look on it though.
Some women have never even looked at their own vagina, which is the problem.
So that brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
So a lot of men, not saying all, so they don't kill me, but a lot of men, you know, especially like in dancehall culture, it's like, you know, pump up or pum pum and jam it up, stab it up and all kind of things.
Oh my gosh.
What are some tips or...
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything wrong with jamming it up and whatever, but you have to allow the vagina to react to the penis, okay? And not just shove the penis in there. So if you realize that you take your time at the beginning and you allow her vagina to, you know, get lubricated and all of these things, you realize that she lasts longer, her vagina lasts longer to be able to manage an hour of this or 2 hours or whatever it is of this jamming. But when you just shove it in there, by the time you've gone for 10 or 15 minutes, the whole of our belly bottom hurt her, the whole of our vagina is hurting her. It's a mess. And then you can't get what it is you need.
Lady, 15 minutes enough. 15 minutes enough.
So like you need a Yoni something.
But again, it's not just looking at the vagina, you have to look at the female, because some women really, if you go and say 15 minutes, she go, that's too long.
First of all,
that's too short.
Some women have a handicap.
What's it?
Boom.
What I mean?
Like them pum pum take a long to come. You know what I mean?
No, but it's because they can't come themselves.
You know what I mean?
But you have some women who cannot come from penetration.
Yes, it's clitoral.
Me know that part.
So it's only certain positions.
Some woman,
but some of the sex info can't free
you have some woman where you have some woman where if you not stone them crutches with penis. Like you beat it like I stab it out, them no feel nothing.
But I don't necessarily the post vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, for pressure.
No, but like if you don't have pressure, you don't bombard it with a barrage of penile penetration. Like you go straight, we call it now, Hiroshima, on the P. She feel like you don't do nothing. Like
sometimes it's not because of the literal penetration and the penis going all the way down in our, Sometimes it's because of how it feels, the clitoris feels, as he is jamming it down there. So the clitoris is being stimulated a lot more. It's not necessarily that she likes it deep, because not every woman likes it deep. You understand? Some women, that's why them don't like big penis, because them don't like it deep. You have some women who love big penis because it...
I don't like them.
You don't like you.
I don't like who don't like me. Who like me work with who like me. I not go around this something. You understand? Because sometimes some women are greedy. Like greedy. Like where me find 13 inch of penis from? Where it sell? Like God give me a little I have and I just work with it. Be grateful. I could not have none. You understand me? I say no, but this has been extremely informative.
Oh,
so, we still are getting so much questions. Should you drink red raspberry if you're trying to get pregnant?
You should drink red raspberry, especially even more if you're trying to, or if you are pregnant.
So I'm not drinking any red raspberry.
No, red raspberry doesn't make you pregnant. It doesn't. It doesn't help with fertility. It doesn't make you ovulate. More or faster or anything like that. The red raspberry just tones the uterus muscle, and even if you're not trying to get pregnant,
it closes off.
Even if you're not trying to get pregnant, if the uterus muscle isn't strong and stand up, it's going to drop down on the bladder, and then you're going to have a whole lot of other issues when it comes to the bladder and the pelvic floor because it's heavy. So even if it's not about pregnancy, you want to be on red raspberry. Why you're going to have red raspberry while you're pregnant is because the uterus is doing so much. It's holding this baby. And you want the uterus to be able to go back to its original state after baby. So that is why you have red raspberry.
So apart from the red raspberry, there's this urban legend that's circling around Jamaica and around this old pineapple for the pum pum thing where everybody's saying the pineapple juice.
Pineapple itself is a womb food. Okay?
When by womb, like
a reproductive food.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're eating it or inserting it?
Okay.
Do not insert.
Eating it.
Yeah.
So things like ginger root, pineapple, melon, lemon, almonds, brown rice, asparagus, mushrooms, lentil beans, chickpeas. There are certain foods that are like amazing womb foods.
So brown rice is womb food. So you hear that if you don't be white rice and a pum pum don't good.
No, well, okay, I'll say this, and can I just say this before? Okay, so I've realized in Jamaica a lot of women are having what did you just say? Endometriosis. Fibroids, cysts, polycystic cysts, all of these things. They're all hormonal issues. If you don't do something about them, they're only going to get worse.
And the steaming and the different things that you do
help? What I prefer to do when you have actually that type of situation is for you to make a consultation with me.
Right.
It allows me to be able to know what has been your past reproductive history and what's going on now, so that we can now set a treatment plan and heal you from the situation that you're in. So depending on your blood type, if you are O positive and she is A positive, you guys are going to have 2 different treatment plans. If you're 25 and she's 40, you're going to have 2 different treatment plans. Every woman has a different treatment plan because every woman is different.
Okay.
Wow.
Awesome.
Guys, if we lost you for a second, just type in back your questions so we can get them to the vagina lady.
So sorry. Could you go ahead, if you don't mind, and just repeat the womb foods? Because triple.
We got that.
We got the triple.
Yeah.
So she is saying that pineapple is indeed for the pum pum.
And melon, and brown rice, and chickpeas, and lentils.
Hey!
And
Get there!
I know I feed my baby mother pan now straight,
For your brown rice
and white rice.
Hello,
because
you want to ensure that our womb
it stays
healthy
for longer. I want to get
so you want more? That's
well, even if it's not about pregnancy, you still just want to incorporate these types of things in your diet. You know, callaloo is really good too. You know, or collard greens, as they would say. You know, in the States, whatever it is, these types of things are really very good for the reproductive system, no doubt.
Oh, that's excellent.
Okay, if a female has no tubes left, lost 2 pregnancies, Have you had any case of this where the females got pregnant naturally?
No.
No.
It can't happen naturally.
Remember,
She's
so
going to have to go do IVF.
Remember, so the egg,
Or she can, go ahead.
or the egg travels through the tube, to the fallopian tubes into the uterus, right?
No.
No?
No, the uterus is above all of that.
Or into the cervix.
Into the, no.
You know, so I feel done, right now. A long time I left school and I feel so ashamed.
You have the tubes here, and then you have the ovaries over here.
Over here, tubes.
And so the egg comes from the ovary and drops down.
Right. Anyways.
Final question, sorry guys. What are your thoughts on menstrual cups?
Okay, I think menstrual cups are great. I think it's cost effective. If you're going to get a menstrual cup, I say that you should get one.
You know what it is?
Let's not go in detail about the menstrual cups.
That is gross.
Make sure you get
I'm
one.
nervous
get the
about
wash. It's really cool. You don't have to take it out when you pee. It's very cool. But what happens? You want to get the wash for it, because if you don't, then your Diva cup or your Moon cup or whichever menstrual cup you buy will not last the 18 to 2 years. 18 months to 2 years that it can last. Definitely.
Okay.
Not even 2 days of having that. That's
Okay.
good.
So you're gonna stay with us for some of the topics that we're going to
Yes,
discuss?
we'd love to get your feedback.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Boy, ladies,
Well, this,
this was very informative. I'm not telling a lie.
and I hope that the men listened as well.
We have a couple more questions.
Because sometimes you have a girlfriend that like, she have like that time of the month is really painful for
Yes,
her.
it shouldn't be
or
painful. We shouldn't
stuff
have
like that.
clots.
So
We
is it
shouldn't have
true?
any of
Is it
these
true
things.
that fellatio is a good like stress reducer? Like I've heard.
For
I've
who?
heard
For
that,
the
like,
man?
If a girl have like if you have like a serious headache,
I must suck some penis.
yeah, it
Well, I mean, I think an orgasm takes away anything. I mean, it take away hunger, it take away everything. And then after a while, it comes back. If it's like food, hunger.
Say I have to
But-
just give you some fellatio again. After
What are you
what?
So the
That's
next,
it.
so the next topic, so the topic we're, so the
Come
worst.
on if you do it good.
Okay, so I'm going to just take back control now. So here's what's happening.
Really back in.
So here's a lady who clearly practiced her Yoni eggs. Meghan Markle is engaged to Prince Harry.
Wow.
And it was like this big back and forth all through the social media today. Them said I'm going to have the royal family up there doing the cha-cha slide. Cha-cha.
What I like to
I
say,
think that's great.
Don't?
you know, you see him father, to me, him father, but us can't, when name again, a princess, they're not all husband name. When
Charles.
Charles, we just not like that man there, no. Me sorry, me not get me work.
You're still caught up?
Me not like
Oh,
see
see
man,
them
no,
there?
when look man.
So her mother is African American with like she has locks and everything, and her father is Caucasian. And so it was a big debate today on whether she's in fact black. People are just like, well, yeah.
She must be.
If
Yes.
you have a teaspoon, a chocolate milk,
And they're like, oh,
syrup
people keep
in a
trying to
Jamaica,
claim people
a
for
chocolate.
black, but she's always identified. She's never distanced herself from her
I
African.
claim for black. I want to them, you see. You
Yo,
know
they're
that-
so terrible.
you know.
And when he first came out dating her, some of the newspapers over there, they would be very snide and make little racial comments. And he came out and kind of put them in them place and said, look, this is my woman. You're going to show her some respect.
Love that.
You know, and I don't want, the racial thing will not be tolerated. So he stood up for her from the beginning. But yeah, good. You know where she
look-
acting?
She look good though, man.
You know what? She's an actress, you know, she acting Suits. She's in Suits. So her co-worker said, all she did was say she was going out for some milk. And she can't go get engaged. So yeah, so happy for her.
Yes,
go there.
congrats, congrats.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Isn't it? And
Man, same love her from the minute he meet her.
Yeah, we have to
That's
figure out
usually how that goes, though.
Really?
A lot of times
Well-
when a man meets his wife, he knows it. He wasn't convinced. He met her. He saw her. He probably didn't even talk to her, and him say, "A she."
What? No.
you know, say somebody else said that something here since that week, yeah, and it never did go so good. You say the brother where I run for the Senator Alabama,
Who is that? More?
Ryan Moore.
The child molester.
Remember, say, him did say when him see his wife the first time, he know that she was going to be his wife, you know. And he saw his wife the first time at age 14 at a dance recital.
Well, that's
when
right.
he was 35 years old, you know.
Well, I'm not condoning that.
So.
Well, the man marked her and said, that's mine.
And it's still his wife. Years later, as horrible as the whole other situation is.
Anyways, moving on.
Next up, you know about this one, Marvin and Nikisha M&N versus the Ravers.
Jesus Christ.
So, I am not sure what's happening. I just saw Nikisha post something on her social media. You know what's happening?
All right. It seemed like Ravers, them ever in a confrontation with people from Madia. Marvin and Nikisha always in a confrontation with people too. So, it's two confrontational forces come together to have this confrontation. It not escalate to a point we think it will escalate to yet. But basically, Nikisha is stating claims allegedly that she has been passing, whenever she passes Ravers clavers in the dance hall, they make snide comments and they talk about how Marvin and Nikisha will get gunshot and whatsoever. So she came out on her Instagram post this week and basically said, Anna una alone bad. Remember say, everybody can bad. Who no bad, who no want bad, and none of them alone have gun and can bust it and whatever. Now, what?
I'm not here for the war.
I'm not there for the war. The dance.
Screaming peace though. At the end of it, she's saying that.
Just leave it alone.
I'm tell you something. There's something where you call. There are different. This is not really a call for peace. It's like me. I go set some step on your toe, and my apology is.
You know, you're
That you
sorry.
see your big dirty stinking toad another way, I may end up step on it, but I never mean to step on it, so sorry. That's not an apology, you understand me? I say, they basically calling out the person and then at the end of it make it sound. That's a bit petty to me.
Yeah.
You understand? Well, she's the only.
No, but she said, I don't know what the F would feel like.
Yeah. A bag of thing talk. But anyways, we are begging a little piece. Please, we don't really need this right now. Zine?
Every peep body bad.
So I feel like Nikisha wrote the first part and then Marvin wrote this part. Because it seemed like two completely different people.
I chew enough because you
So
see,
the front was by N and the back.
hold on. You say the front part, the spelling good. You say the middle part, be a misspelling a go on. No, look, you know, when you read it, you know, that be a misspelling a go on, right? You say, no.
A piece, unoffense,
A be a misspelling. And then say the good spelling start back down, you say again.
Yes.
You think I lie, me I tell.
Well,
say
don't
nothing.
focus pan, forget wealthy.
Wealthy.
That was Mark.
You
Anyways.
know what? I don't know who write that.
But I feel like it split personality.
Anyways.
Anyways, guys, I'm not here for the war, the dance. Dancers have always been here to give good vibes to the session.
And the only thing that can bring peace,
right?
I think that we should start distributing Yoni balls, Yoni eggs in the dance hall. I think that this is something that would be a great peacekeeping initiative. I don't know if the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health or the Minister of Youth and Culture would like to come together to see if we can partner with this young lady right here. If she could.
You get a Yoni.
Everybody get a
Yoni egg. You understand? And we'll just be one orgasmic nation.
Yes.
You understand? While everybody is suffering from
This
the
sound like an
aftermath
episode of
of
South
3
Park.
orgasms, we have no energy to war, right?
No energy to
No
war. It's
energy
all
to
love.
war.
It's all love.
Urban kids said them for dance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They must dance.
Dance
Dance set it
battle.
off.
Yeah, a dance
A
battle.
dance
We are
battle.
bad still.
Better them do that.
Oh
Anyway.
my gosh. So big joke. I don't know if you should laugh or cry about this one, but the other day Rihanna was in Barbados because you know that's where she's from, and she saw someone selling some fake Fenty.
She want a town.
Well,
Down a town.
anyway, so she see some fake Puma Fenty stuff. So she called up the Puma people and say, yo, some people down here, it look like a big operation selling fake Fenty. You guys need to come and look. When them do them investigation, now our uncle, our good uncle.
Our family.
Our family. Not even like our uncle twice removed, you know. Like our uncle.
Our mother, brother, our father, brother.
One of them, yeah. Uncle.
Wow.
Was the one selling it. But from me hear the man name, I forget his name, but from me hear the man name, you know, say, he's a criminal. And him have like 3 different alias.
Like L.A. Lewis.
AKA Triple, AKA
No,
Shallan.
no.
The man have about 3 different alias.
But Shallan, but a bigger man level. Me not really want a family business that's still a family. Because you know, them always say,
But she probably never even know.
they have a saying in Jamaica, nothing worse than family, you know. You understand me I say? Zane, you see, if like, if I did me still, I don't know about nobody else. But when I go to Rihanna, say, Rihanna, you know, say nothing really go on still. I not really begging the money, you know, because you don't know, say, I don't really want to look like a sponge for you. But if you could have helped me, I could start one little
But the man now
Puma
beg
store.
him a hustle for you
Yeah,
more.
help me start a little Fenty store, and I go sell your merchandise. And you don't know, say, your store, so you go get a percentage of the profit, and then I can get a little. So basically, instead of you give me a fish, you give me the net figure. Figure fishing myself, you understand me? I say, instead of the man go, I know them slippers here. I'll express him out of them offer.
Which one fake triple?
That one over here, sir, the fake. Oh, you for me, you can't ask that. Look on that one here.
She say it's a German Shepherd.
As that lady I say.
You don't say that it's a German Shepherd compared to the Puma.
This a Puma here is a dog. Come on,
Yes.
they must say a canine this pit bull. Thumper tail.
Them just put out
Fin
the
tail
chicken
shorter.
back.
Thumper tail that.
Yeah, man, it might jump over
You
the
understand?
fence. This one, no, sir.
And as the lady said, if it's not bright red or of a bright color, it's been there for too long. You understand? It's just been in the warehouse for too long. Anyways, so
Boy, hopefully they can work that out. I know she must frighten and he must shame.
Must.
He must shame.
Poor
So
thing.
him niece catch him and sell her.
what should forgive him still?
I heard he was arrested though.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
arrested.
Why, oh
Why?
boy.
If I'm my uncle, you know, God know, I might make them take him away.
The people them feel like this must real.
Because uncle, the female, him could have
And that's him and say, yo! I can't even do a Bayesian accent. But you can imagine me say, yo! Yeah, Rihanna is Rihanna's
Come
my,
get it, girl.
yes, come get it, girl. Yes.
I got the price.
It might have to scribble upon it and say autograph. Yeah.
Tell the boy.
Yo, trust me, it's a hustle still, but him get catch, him just have to take it. But the fact that him have about 19 alias means him is a criminal long time. Him not new to this.
It's not the first time him get catch.
Yeah.
Every family
I've one of them.
have one of them
uncle.
there.
Yeah.
Me have about 3 in my family. Every family.
Says pure team in a Rihanna family.
See
Bro,
there?
Oh really?
See it there?
Name the other one viewers.
Them from Barbados.
Jay-Z. But as I say, I'm just saying though.
So the next topic, cause you say you're gonna get crucified. The next topic, serious topic, Montego Bay, the flooding that
Oh,
took place.
yeah.
Did
that
you
was
see
sad,
it?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That was crazy. So I feel it's so strange when you're on one part of the island and something else happening on the other side of
So
the
close
island.
there, right?
And you're just like, it's surreal.
It still seems like it's so far because
Yeah.
Yeah, because like through the
can't-
whole
what's happening here.
Rio Lobby flood out.
I can't even believe it after the happened.
All these things,
So sad.
the bus them and the car, and it's so
And the
rough.
garbage, what I realized, all the garbage that was in the
Right,
oh my
because
God,
I
it was
saw a
so
comment.
sad.
I saw a comment where somebody said, "This is a sign from God that all the killing in Mobile." And somebody said, "Girl, I'm nasty, we nasty,
Nasty.
nasty, we nasty."
You see,
I'm
you see,
not saying nothing.
you see the gully where Square cast this, and the gully back at KFC. You know the KFC right there going at the town, the gully right there. So
Yeah.
if you walk past that gully at any point in time, you cannot see the bottom. All you see is rubbish. I mean, I'm telling you, say, this is what caused this. Because all of the
Big
water,
up Mobile.
all of the water from up at the top of the hill around come down. Because remember, say, Mobile is a slope, you know, come down to the sea. So all the water,
All this gas
all the
station
water
at the foot.
goes through the gully to reach there.
That area is like a dumped area.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not just the
Listen, man, are the drainage system cause this, man?
But it
Because
was
this
where
is not.
Rosemount and all those
No, me can say
possible
something.
too.
This can't be the possible thing. Because guess what? And the first time we're gonna fall to this magnitude. But at the first time, this type of this is you see the campaign here? No, me I gotta tell me
Not dirty up
me
Jamaica.
advocate for the campaign here because you see the campaign here we say not dirty up Jamaica. No, it always yes.
Rio Lobby flood out.
Yes, but the reason why it was exacerbated was because there was so much rubbish in the gullies. And everybody feel like they must just throw down things are wrong and
It's
it has to
true.
go somewhere. We have
Or
to take
not
care.
go somewhere, which is the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, it have to go into the garbage where it's supposed to go.
Well,
and we
for
need
one-
adequate garbage disposal
Okay,
in
thank
Jamaica.
you. That's the next thing I was going to say. I was going to say, it's one thing, you know, but if you walk, the other day I came out of my car. Enough time I just leave the garbage in my car till I reach home or reach somewhere where I know for a fact there's a garbage bin. There are not enough garbage bins on the street.
That is true.
Exactly true enough.
You
There
know-
are garbage bins, but guess what happens?
People thief them.
Yes.
Put them to the ground.
Yeah, but see,
Them don't have no bottom?
There are so many of
Jump
these
right
metal
on the
bins on the roads, and there are no bottom.
Because them
they're
no
not
bottom,
maintained.
them no make have bottom, them a bag supposed to be placed in
But
them.
what put the bag them in
People
them?
put bag in
Or
them.
what take
Let me
out?
tell you something. Me have to show you something. Me can show you something right now. You see downtown Kingston.
Yeah.
You go downtown right now at the dirtiest place in the world. In the world, at the stinkiest place.
Oh my God.
Go downtown at 4 a.m. any morning, drive through
Clean
downtown.
as a whistle.
I don't know. Me have to put my hats off to them people who sweep the place them. Because
seen
me I
it.
tell you so, me say downtown, me can't wait. If you drive, it's like a different place you are. It's like I can't believe it's really
so
downtown. This clean, and then by the end of the
7
day,
o'clock, no, 7 a.m.
Dirty
big man thing, man.
No, by
Big
7
man
o'clock,
thing. There was
all you need is a first line of traffic.
MPM did have a project. And I think, I remember if I news it did come on our Facebook, we did see it pan, where the people them put on the rubbish pan them get the rubbish bin them, they drum them, and put them all over the metropolitan area. And the next day, them gone. The next day.
So people still
And people that take picture of people with the MPM drum in them yard as them rubbish bin. You understand me? I say, and this is the thing where I cause them
go back
something.
to indiscipline.
You understand? Indiscipline. And we cause this. We same one cause this. You eat the party and dash the back through your window. And you cause this.
Nasty.
You understand? I don't want to blame. I don't want to blame God and say God have tried for yes the violence has to stop, but the nonsense it starts from.
But you know, we talk about a couple gun wash up, you know.
Yes, I
Couple
heard
gun.
that.
What's
Yes,
something say I'm gonna work with a big. Want something so?
Yeah.
Gun
I
wash
heard about
up.
that.
Them say it do a better job than Zoe, so.
But then suppose it was up and you will find that.
So it just goes to show you, I mean, we just have to be more careful. And it's really, really sad. Like, I can't explain to you how much I ball if I park my good car and all my on the road and come out and see it afloat down the street.
Did you know that after this flooding happening in the town and all the stores them flood out and everything, you know that the what do you imagine the people, public health inspector had to go and close down stores a week after because the stores were trying to sell the contaminated food. Rice and them stuff, they had them out in the sun drying to sell back to people. They had to shut it down.
Well,
the entire town is shut down for 2 weeks. They shut down the entire, every food establishment was shut down for 2 weeks, and they have certain guidelines that they have to meet, and so it requirement that they have to be before they get reopened. Because I can't believe some people really.
Boy, all I have to say is for Jamaicans, we are clean people in we house. We yard clean. By Sunday, Saturday, we spend the whole day clean everything.
Depends how far yard you go.
Well, the people I know.
Rhino Monster says the real issue is that they clean the towns and the roads, but not the gullies or the trenches.
But the thing is, after this happening, money is allotted to the member of parliament, for every constituent for gully cleaning and gully maintenance, But this
so
money,
need to ask
where is this money? Where does this money go?
What's happening then?
You understand?
Money can't clean it so much time.
But that gully has
but
never.
It's to find a set of people to clean the streets every morning.
What are you saying?
But
There's
to clean the gully
there's
every
a fund
day.
allocated towards this thing,
So no matter how dirty it get, them to clean
different
it.
from the street cleaning, different.
Are responsible for cleaning the gully.
There are a lot of things. Don't get me started. From the gully to the pothole them to certain. Don't get me started.
Hello, hold on there. Hold on there. Me need this right now.
Like it a run for
Me need this right now.
But I can't tell.
Water Commission. Hold on there. Water Commission. Oh, it up on the nice. Water Commission. Me I beg you please. You see when uno set so and dig up the road for fix it.
When they dig it up?
Fix it back. Please.
Thank you. Yes.
Too much spontaneous patrol. Too much spontaneous and mystery
patrol. 2 o'clock you drive on the road, you go back 6 o'clock. Boom!
Shop your front end. Too much of them something here. Water Commission need to stop it.
And some of them you can't even dodge.
It don't make no sense.
You can't dodge.
You have one on Paradise Street in front of a scheme.
By the time you dodge that one,
you gonna win this one.
Oh, them have some patrol. Some new patrol. Them are dig now. We run right across the road.
Yes.
What you should do is call Water Commission so that them can tell you that you're not responsible for
it's works agency.
That me know. Them know.
Them tell it says works agency must fix it.
So if Water Commissioner go on a work, you're supposed to work in tandem with the necessary organizations that
to
do
be able
this
to
thing.
make it work.
You know, just go dig up like your Tasmanian devil oil and then leave. But there is a road by me, near me, that has been fixing from January. And every time I drive past, I never see morning, noon, and night. I never see anybody working on it.
Highway, them a bill, man. Highway 3,000.
No, but then it's a little patching on me.
A big road, man. A big contract, man. If you understand. a foreign son, them have to use.
Man, they just get me ignorant and you have to drive clear around.
Them have to source the asphalt. Pick up on your road, a different road.
Asphalt are licking at them head.
At the uptown part of uptown you live in.
Shut up.
So
even the road them are uptown don't look good neither.
No, sir.
And them bad.
But them people don't feel it because SUV then drive.
Joe can make you know, see, said, them tell us, you see all Benz and Bima truck gone down now, like all tire gone, bloom, half it just.
Boy, I'm not telling that people might be going to please. When if it different from the government, it starts with we have to take.
But we can't fix pothole.
No, but we're not talking about the potholes. We are talking about start from the liquor bottle, from the bag juice bag. We
No,
start from
I
this.
understand cleanliness, you know, but me I talk about when them dig up the road. That me I talk about.
I'm not telling that, man.
When I was still speaking about the road, Ramesh team was involved in a car accident. Yeah, explain, you know what happened?
Well, I don't know exactly what I'm still. I see the picture
Probably
them.
when I patrol them.
I see the picture them online. I see the bus turn over upon its side. What I do know is that nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured. And thanks be to God, you understand me I say?
Wow, yo, that's frightening.
You understand? If you know, say.
All if you're asleep, you can imagine fall asleep and wake up on your side.
The people them work like I don't know if it's a promotion team out, but 90% of the time, them bus carry promotional people and people go work and
Just
you know you're
hustle
coming
and
back
come
from
in.
country and you're tired and asleep. Imagine you're asleep on the bus, you find yourself on your belly.
On your side, eh?
On the top of the bus.
Somebody on top of you.
Yeah.
On the roof, you understand me I say? So give God thanks and nothing at all. If it could have been much worse and them something there. And prayers go to them people, yeah. You understand me I say? I know sir Risha will fix bad bus in no time. Probably fix already.
Really?
And them man the money not tap here so.
Oh,
But-
snap.
So,
So-
anything else to the viewers link up? Viewers have anything to ask as we wrap up? Oh, we have, whoopsies. Justice for Syntonia. So you have this young lady named Syntonia in the States. She made a lot of headlines. All the celebrities were posting about her. So apparently when she was like 13, 14, she was taken in as a sex slave and trafficked. And this man, she said she lied to him. So there are two sides to the story, but basically she killed someone, a John, somebody who took her home to have sex with her. She said her concern was that he was a army vet. He told her he was a sharpshooter. And when he leaned over to the side of his bed, she panicked and thought he was going to shoot her or kill her. So she shot him in his back and left.
Where the gun come from?
It's his gun.
No, wasn't his gun. So now everybody's in an uproar about her and said that, because she won't come out of prison until she's 69 years old. And she's about 20-something now. So she served about 11 years in prison. And all the celebrities were like, this is injustice, so forth, etc., etc. But when you read up more details about the case, you find out that forensic proved that he didn't reach across for his gun. He was actually asleep. His arms were folded. She shot him in the head with a gun that her pimp or kidnapper, they're still undecided, gave her. And when she left, she took money out of his wallet and his guns. So they say it probably was a robbery. But at the same time,
She's trying to protect
what
herself.
people... No, if he was asleep, that's rough. You can't shoot a man in the back of his head while he's asleep.
Hold on there.
But she lied about her age, so he didn't know she was that young. She
Alright.
admitted that she lied about age. Hold on, so I'm not defending anything. I'm just telling you both sides of the story. What Snoop Dogg is saying is that you can't have a 13, 14-year-old prostitute. That is a sex trafficked child.
Right.
So she is not responsible for what she's doing, number one. Number two, there's medical proof that she's been damaged over time, raped, battered,
emotionally,
killed,
and
like all kind of
psychologically,
stuff.
she's not right.
Thirdly, he put up something with a white boy who raped an unconscious woman. You remember that story? The college guy who raped a girl who was drunk and she was unconscious, and he got off on probation.
Behind the dumpster.
Yeah, behind a dumpster. She fell asleep behind a dumpster and he raped her. And compared it to her as a 13-year-old mixed girl who has been sexually abused and trafficked, and the fact that she has gotten so many years. Her documentary on PBS was so powerful that they actually changed the laws. So if you're under 18, you can no longer be referred to as a child prostitute, because they said there's no such thing as a child
You're
prostitute.
a child.
You're a child who somebody is telling you to go have sex and have money.
You're being forced, clearly.
So it's just sad all around, whether you look at it or not. Her mother said that when she was pregnant with her, she drank like a pint of whiskey a day. So, there's alcohol fetal syndrome and all kind of things. So she's been She's been abused from in the...
Alright. Yes, if I look on a little picture, I know it's a picture and thing, but if I look on this a picture, yeah, then you can see the
She dead, yeah.
You can see this child, there's no child. It's like she's in a sunken place right now.
Her eyes are dead.
Dead. You understand me I say? This child right here, so this is the person I need for their jail. If you ever put this person, incarcerate this person needs to be in a mental facility. You understand me I say? I get the necessary help what she need. Because you have a child the child was kidnapped or trafficked from such a young age and nurtured into becoming a sociopath. Because you nurture the child into feeling no remorse. This coming like the same thing. That's why me personally, me take that something personal. And Jamaica need to take this something personal too. Remember Lee Boyd Malvo? The youth sniper where his mother left Jamaica and married to a Muslim man to get her papers, and the man sits and took
trained
a young child
to
be a sniper and a murderer, a agent for terrorists. You understand? For terrorism. You understand? To kill people. It took Lebo and Malva. I'm not exactly sure. I think it was from age 11. And he nurtured him and brainwashed the child into becoming this. Because remember that children are young and impressionable.
Of course.
You understand? And you can mold that child into whatever it is that you want.
But the name of the guy who took her his name was Cutthroat.
You understand? And if the man basically took
what kind of name is that?
The man basically took the child and molded her into an assassin for him so that he could garner more, because it wasn't enough for him that she was actually prostituting herself to actually get money. He wanted her to rob the man and also to take the guns to sell them or whatever.
And everything.
And she said that they moved from hotel to hotel over time. So
that's what they do. That's what they do.
Right now.
Because cleaning people might get suspicious of what's going on and stuff like that.
This right as an injustice as it is.
You understand? The world
all I will look upon America and say America is this great place everybody wants to go there, but it's just as broken as here, or even more broken than other places, because the same laws them use for uphold the law are the same laws them use for sit and terrorize people. You understand?
So, anyways, justice for her.
Asking where are her parents, or where were her parents?
Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure. I know her mother is still around. I don't know if her father is around.
But you have to understand, remember, say her mother that drink a pint of
whiskey when she's pregnant with her.
So that means
she really like a role model.
She seems like the person where collective enough. She probably had harder drugs than that and them something. And probably she even traded the daughter into something. So they
said that when she was in 7th grade, she got into the gifted program at school, but then she had behavioral problems and stuff like that. All those kind of things. So she's been a troubled child from before, impulse problems and stuff. And one time she'll start talk to the counselor in a different voice. And then start put her on different drugs like tropazine and all kind of stuff. So all these things have side effects, Long and short, if it was a white person, they would have been able to argue a lot of these things. The upbringing, the drugs.
All of those things would come into play.
Right, but the fact that she said, yes, I killed him, but I feared for my life.
What do you when the shooting go on in Las Vegas? Before them find out that the shooting, everybody at cuss and say this is an act of terrorism and we need stronger borders and this and that and all them something and too much this and that. When them find out says a white man, an elderly white man, a rich white man, when they have no social problem at all. Everybody saying this is so catastrophic and rain, we don't know what happened.
Illness.
What's going on? It must be something that happened to traumatize him.
Right.
And rain, because remember saying a white man was shoot up a country music festival,
Yeah,
it's unheard of. You understand me I say? So it's quick for them to set and sympathize and empathize with their own white
type.
people, but once the person is of
a different
non-Caucasian descent, it seems so easy to set some point the finger off them. Anyways, viewers, we could set some move on. We're calling up. What is it that you guys think that we should have covered that we did not cover this week? Anything at all that we left out that we're going to speak now or forever holding up peace? Nope. Anyways, I can ask about my question because I'm not chat. Anyways,
yes, you can.
So, how does one find the G-spot? How does a man find a woman's G-spot? Or is it possible for a man to find a woman's G-spot without she actually pointing it out?
In his anus?
I don't think that...
Oh, reach us, man. How you back up your argument, Shellan, man? Sure. We are talking about
I don't want to touch somebody.
No, man, nobody touch
for the wrong thing.
We love people heinous.
Remember, I'm a virgin. I just
love
you know.
people
heinous. So I don't want to see the next one.
You see me, if you don't want to heinous play that a phone thing.
I was just asking if the
But
G-spot
love
is in the anus.
We spoke about Miss Universe. Fly Jamaica 21, we spoke about Prince Harry's engagement.
Alright.
Okay.
How do we find the female's G-spot?
Okay, so I don't necessarily think it's that she can find it.
It must find her.
It's yes. She has to be open, she has to be relaxed, and he has to be able to listen to the vagina and not want to control it.
Ears right beside that vagina triple.
Put your lips to it and talk.
Ever say hello, pum pum? Hello.
You should talk to it, why not?
The vagina whisperer.
It's me.
But anyways, yeah, but what you say, you have to be like, so both persons have to be open.
Yes, she has to be open, she has to be relaxed, you know, even her jaw. If her jaw is not relaxed, then it won't be as easy.
Relax your jaw.
Yes, because the jaw is connected to the vagina, and the more relaxed the jaw.
The
vagina. So the more relaxed the jaw is, the more the vagina will open up. So and that even comes into pregnancy as well.
A massage in the jaw.
Well, that is why when a woman will whatever to a man, most times she will
say
end up...
whatever. Please start the correct term, because remember you're a professional. It not look good when a professional say whatever.
Well, I have been saying certain little things and I realize
no, man, talk, man.
Whatever. Okay.
You can say it, we can say it. Talk. But you say, when a woman...
All right, when a woman is doing oral sex with a man, you find that if she does oral sex for 5 minutes or a little bit more, what happens is her vagina itself will become moist.
You hear that?
The reason why is because of the jaw and her moving and using the mouth.
Yes.
The mouth is can really turn on a woman. Okay?
You see when you're happy? Tell him say it relax.
Hello, tap your nice man. What here going on? Here what is going on? This is what is going on.
Doesn't it work too full?
Does it work with food, like if you feed the woman?
Some women,
so I guess some women, depending on what you're into, but there's something about the mouth. Even with vaginal breathing, when I teach my clients about vaginal breathing or I do it myself, a lot of the tongue and the roof of the mouth really stimulate and awakens the vagina.
Example. Well, I'm tapping and she got breathe with her vagina now. Example. Come.
Okay, so I'm not going to do it, but I'll tell you what you would do.
Yeah.
So you're going to take your tongue.
No. You and Shannon can do this part together.
Yeah, man, me up for yes, come.
What?
You don't have a vagina, you don't have penis breathing. Hit me. So
I'll get with you next time about that one.
Okay.
So you're going to take your tongue and you're going to put the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Now, not the roof of the mouth that is hard. You're going to take the tongue back a little bit more to the softer part of the, okay? So as you inhale, you're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to have the tongue there. And when you exhale, you're going to keep the tongue there and just exhale out. It can, for example, when I do my vaginal breathing, I don't usually do it when the children are home because it sounds kind of...
Erotic?
Yes. Okay? So you're going to...
Move it picnic right in front of the phone. No. Move it picnic them right in front of the phone.
They are fine. Come on, let's get into it.
Well, I know Shallan's vagina is going to be resuscitated. A long time to breathe. Come, Shallan.
So when you breathe out, you're just going to release the air. It's just releasing it.
Come, Shallan.
Okay?
Ready.
So as you inhale, you bring the tongue to the back of the roof of the mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's your first one.
That's your first one. You can't breathe one time.
Okay.
Come breathe again.
Inhale again with the tongue in the back of the roof of the mouth.
This is what you call...
Keep the mouth open. Now, the more and more you do it, the more and more you'll be relaxed to just let it go. And then, of course, you do this in different positions sitting down. So your legs can be opened wide. You can be in a butterfly position. You can be in a split position. You can be in any different positions.
No, sir.
What you also want to do...
look like your tongue still in the back of your mouth.
She enjoy the breathing.
You can also insert the yoni egg and then do the vaginal breathing, which is even better. Vaginal breathing can help with fertility. It can help with your ovaries. It helps your thyroid, women who have thyroid issues. Usually usual womb issues, thyroid issues, digestive issues, they all kind of go together. If one of them pop down, the other one kind of end up getting popped down too. Okay. So in vaginal breathing, that thyroid gets worked, it gets stimulated, so your throat chakra gets really balanced.
Just in recap, before having sex, it's best to loosen your jaws. I'm just reiterating what you're saying.
And relax, relax.
So it's not like you're doing it for us ladies. You're doing it for yourself. It's basically a symbiotic relation.
When you use the yoni egg, when you sell the yoni egg, there's instructions?
Instructions come with it, how to clean it, how to care it,
no, I mean,
when
like
to use it, when not to use it, how to insert it, how to take it out, all of it is on there.
So can men buy these?
Once you insert it, your vagina just do what it knows what to do?
You insert it, and usually what you do is you do pulsating Kegels. You do 50 pulsating Kegels back to back. So it's not like a squeeze, hold, release. It's a squeeze, release, like how you would do like squats, pulsating squats, right? You do that for 50 times. Now, throughout it, if your muscles aren't very toned, what will happen is by the time you get to 20 or 25, at least 30, you'll feel like it's not releasing. But it is.
Clench.
It's just that the muscle is just not toned, right? So you do that for 50, then you wait, take like a 2-minute break, a 3-minute break, you do another 50.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Definitely.
How much you do?
I'll do about 150 to 200.
Yo.
Each time, no, each pulsating. So you'd start at 50, I do about 150 to 200.
We can ask you a question. Are you keep your husband credit card them down? Target you.
So I will say this. For me, I was a gymnast. And so I found that sexually, I would always want to do all kind of something and all kind of trick and all kind of things.
Man.
But when I started using my yoni egg, I realized that I didn't really have to do as much. It was really more of just a shift of the pelvis because the vagina
smooth
is
with
reacting.
It. Cha-cha, real smooth now.
Yeah.
You know, say, what day I just start.
Turn it out.
I just start experience the phenomenon here where everybody are talk about from a long time. I hear people are talk about say, it really there. No man, bad mind. From what day I start feel it more and more. Like my bad mind, Ashad Khalid. Assad, yeah, my bad mind.
My bad mind Lisa Bonet for man Jason Momoa.
This is my bad mind Assad, because I feel like I never have no father based on how Khalid treat him and my bad mind.
No man, him.
As of today, my bad mind for your husband. My bad mind your husband. Right now, I'm not telling you, yo.
I mean, everybody has their thing. You know, everybody has their thing. For some women, it's that their libido isn't as high as it needs to be.
English. You know,
No university you go.
libido.
Say,
The libido is their sexual heightening, lack thereof or not.
You know that?
Yes!
Louis,
Kenya
the University of West Indies has really dropped their standards. They're letting anybody in nowadays. Any and everybody in.
My girl don't know what libido is. No, stop no company, everybody that know libido. Stop no company, goodie.
Right.
Yeah, and a lot
You
of
know what a
times,
But that's not
kegel
even
is?
like a school thing. Like,
You just
like
know.
everybody just knows.
You know what a kegel is?
Yes.
Don't you don't yes me if you don't know libido is, I can't assume.
that is usually like a hormonal issue though.
That
the
you
fact
don't
that
know
your
what a libido is?
No, that your libido, that the libido is low. Just like,
So what can women do to raise their libidos? What can a man do to induce a woman's?
all right, well,
Stop trying to ask for Spanish fly, though,
And a
man.
Spanish man. Let's talk about holistic.
there are certain herbs that you can use.
Like ganja.
Well, ganja definitely heightens the sexual situation.
Experience.
It does.
I've heard.
So you can build a one split before.
Yeah, it allows you to be able to. It allows you to be able to follow patterns that you wouldn't have
Legalize
style.
it. All right, go on again.
Cinnamon is very, very good for libido, right? Men or women.
So all them Danish have been eaten?
All your libido
No,
must be
no,
lit.
no, 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 no. It's not gonna work if it's coated in sugar.
Oh, so just...
So you just want
sugar,
cinnamon.
So sugar basically kills the libido.
You don't ever put sugar in any herb or anything like that you're trying to get.
And don't ever put
healing
sugar directly in your vagina.
Yeah.
Why you put sugar?
You might not want to do that.
People, no, wait, let me tell you something.
And school
When you watch
that
TV, no.
Wow.
People watch TV and they see things like food and them stuff. They're not supposed to put it up there.
No.
I actually had a girl tell me that when she was much younger, and she wanted to do like some food, sex, something. And she actually she couldn't find anything in the house. And they ended up using like tuna or something.
I don't know.
And like, I guess some of it didn't all come out or something.
Yeah,
And it was like a hot mess. It was a mess.
There's something fishy about that one.
It was really fishy.
Okay, well, somebody's asking, what about the link between ganja and deformed sperm tails and the male reproductivity?
Okay, well, yeah. Sperm can
anything if you abuse anything.
Cannabis or any kind of thing like that can definitely affect it. I feel things like Mountain Dew and sodas and all these other types of things affect it more personally. Not everybody's made to smoke weed or to thing there, so that also can affect it as well. I think a lot too, it's circulation and the blood being stagnant. You know, if your blood is not being stagnant and you're working out and the heart is pumping well and the blood is being cleaned and all of that kind of thing, then you find that the weed doesn't really affect it as much.
And
you would
she
find other
steams
things.
balls.
And for them, I lie them I tell. Because you see ganja, every man we know we burn ganja hard. Have 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 picnic.
This is true.
You understand? Look for the brother them for the corner where you pass. Check them
Lineage.
Them man they go overtake the world, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? People,
I think there are other things that
Alright.
definitely affect it more than cannabis.
Weed.
There's definitely.
Okay, so there's one of the side effects I said when you do some women when they use the Yoni or when they kegel, they can actually orgasm.
Okay.
You know what an orgasm is, right?
I don't
It's tied to your libido.
I don't
I'm just saying.
know.
I'm not asking these questions. I'm just directing my behavior because I don't want
Stop
people to
calling
think
me.
other people behind the camera. Okay, what about people who already have very strong muscles down there? What do you suggest about Kegels? Because I think that they don't need it. Because I know a person who...
Is that person you?
No.
Is that person you?
Like, hypothetically speaking, suppose your vagina muscles are too tight.
That you say? If your vagina is too tight, you need to exploit the tightness and see if you can get yourself a 3-story house. You have some women who, the act of sex, sometimes they clench too much that it's painful. Lube.
Not necessarily the lube. In terms of, I know somebody who they usually use toys, and she had it in and she was having an orgasm, and then she broke it. Like it was that, you know, when it lock up during, and it broke. So
Turn up.
Okay. So her muscle, her vaginal muscle is strong, right?
Suppligen.
No, there are thousands, of muscles up there. So it can never get too strong. It can never it can't get too. Not that if it's strong and that's great, that's wonderful.
You're breaking dildos,
you're doing all these wonderful things. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but hold on. Me go one club over back road one time, you know. And I saw a woman pull one Heineken.
Pouring that sparkle?
She pull it with her something, you know.
She rippling.
She pull a Heineken.
Yeah, that's some serious muscles.
With her something, you know. And then she sets on empty out the whole Heineken down in there and turn up, you know. And the Heineken, none of the Heineken, not even her ounce to drop out, you know. Not even her ounce, you know. And she take one man cup and squeeze out the whole back in her cup.
Yeah.
That's what you call waitressing.
That is, our muscles are very ton up.
Why?
Very, very ton up.
Why am I not telling a lie? I say, I drink responsibly, you know. But anyways, may I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this show was extremely informative. I would like for you to please tell the people where they can find your store, how can they contact you, because I'm sure that after
you're not
this...
here all the time, right?
No, I travel a lot for work. But I come like every month and a half.
You look like you come every day still.
I come to Jamaica.
You look like it takes a long for come month and a half. Just say sexual harassment, please. A joke.
You can, my store, or I shouldn't even say store, but my Yoni studio is off of Argyle Road, 10 Argyle Road.
Where's Argyle Road?
It is between Braemar, it's kind of between Braemar and Lady Musgrave.
Okay.
On the corner of
And
Eden Gardens.
Quick question. You say Yoni studio. Is it like a yoga session with a bag of people?
No, it's a
Yoni,
Yoni.
not yoga.
No, I know. I'm saying
No.
it's a bag of people.
No. Usually what happens at the Yoni studio is that you come for a consultation. So if it's one-on-one. So if it's that your period lasts too long, or it hurt, or you can't get pregnant, or whatever it is, you come and we have a one-on-one.
And it's all confidential, right?
It's all confidential. I do a womb massage on you. I do a detox. I do a detox for your digestive system, your reproductive, your lymphatic, and circulatory as well.
And if someone is interested in getting into this type of profession, because right now, I say everybody are everybody are trying to look something like a niche, to like something to go into to make some money, and this seems like something that has the potential to be extremely lucrative.
Right.
So if somebody at like I don't know if none of them are Jamaica, if none of them are Jamaican, no, I think you should probably register with Archers NT and get a thing certified like a certificate program, so you can teach a few people, because this is knowledge that does not need to die with you.
I do have a few consultants that are lining up to take courses and stuff like that from me. I do a lot of birthing stuff as well instead of birthing courses, so across the board, because even like orgasmic birthing, that is something that is a lot of people are newly trying to get into.
It's not two. Those are not two things that normally go together.
It's an amazing thing. Orgasmic birthing is just birthing, and you feel or get the sensation of an orgasm while you birth.
That not seem like incest. Can you pick me and give orgasm? That to me, I don't know.
Let me break down what that's about.
This whole thing took a left for me, like.
So when it comes
black
to
people do them something, I just ask. Sorry, I know me I be disrespect.
No, okay, I'll be honest with you. Not a lot of black people do that.
Oh,
okay.
Let me
tell you. Let me tell you. When it comes to birthing your baby, okay, the majority of babies that are birthed during trauma. Okay, it affects them later on in their life. All of these babies are being birthed in trauma, and the majority of them are. When you have a orgasmic birth or a hypnobirthing birth, which is what I had,
You can hypnotize me? Hypnotize me.
Like when I had my hypnobirthing birth, my husband thought I was sleeping when I delivered my baby, and I actually delivered her in the truck, in the SUV, on the way to the birth center, and I was completely relaxed. He thought I was sleeping, so.
Wait, so the truck was moving and
you? Yeah, we were on our way. We were on the highway. We exited the highway, trying to get to the birth center, but I just breathed her out. It's a technique. It's a breathing technique.
Just seed in the player. Just slide it out. Just so.
So different things. So what the whole point is, why I mentioned that, is that when babies are being birthed and you're in a place of either relaxation or happiness or thrill or all of these types of things, the birthing, the baby, everything is better. Right? When you have this baby where you're on your back in the hospital, your labor lasts longer, all of these things happen. So you want to be able to learn different techniques to be able to not have to feel the pain, to be able to not have baby be traumatized, mom traumatized, heart rate going down, no, we have to go have C-section, this, that, and all these other things that happen.
I want to be in a state of drugs.
And
I want to be high.
Some people
and that's okay.
I can't be high?
Oh, but if you have these awesome breathing techniques and you're in a happy place, you don't need drugs.
All right, I can ask.
Listen.
I can ask a question.
When you're drugged up, you have a child that is lazy. So the child comes out drugged up because the drugs is passed through.
So them not gonna just drips it out of them eventually?
Why? Anybody that want Shannon to be them baby mother? Think about it twice. But anyways, Miss, you lady.
Yes.
No, one last question. Last question. No, sorry guys. The last question, man. Last question.
Interested, man.
Your husband. Me know say him satisfied.
Well,
Like,
I mean, I think he's satisfied sexually. I
Yeah.
don't think he's satisfied in the amount of time that he gets it, because no man is ever satisfied. You could give a man sex every day, and he's going to
watch it.
3 times a day.
True.
He'll never. So from that retrospect,
True.
he's not satisfied. But
Alright.
sexually, yes.
But when he do get it, he get it good.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
But what we talk about is, are you like may I ask your friend still?
Okay. For your friend.
From a friend, yeah. So do you invite like other people into like experience?
I think Synergy K is asking the
Yeah,
same thing.
so yeah.
Synergy K said something named Bonaman.
Mhm.
And he want to be the Bonaman.
No. Me not talk about myself. Yeah. Me not got this general. Me not got this general. Cause me not want to carry more man for the man property. Cause one man me feel like say the man they must have sex and just free man. You say when you're dead. Yes, when you're dead, me not knock on piece of board. When you're dead, piece of board. Me feel like your husband need to donate your vagina to replace, believe it or not. Like, with all of the skill and then we possess and then something there. A Guinness Book of World Record, one woman with a cheese spot. But
You have women who have more than that. I'm telling you.
You have
I'm
a
telling
number
you.
for them?
Yeah.
Or them Instagram name?
Triple no.
Anyways, differently though. Do you bring like
Other
other
people,
females
other
into
female?
into
I mean, no.
never, not even one time.
Triple.
So
But I think when it comes to sex or even just relationships with when it comes to couples, I believe that they have to make their own rules. Okay, I find that a lot of people they try to live this traditional lifestyle and they're not happy and they're not satisfied and these types of things. So I don't think there's anything wrong with if you want to invite people in, if you want to switch, if you want to whatever it is you want to do, whatever
Do what
works
you
for
feel
you.
like.
Because it's your life, it's your vagina and it's your penis. Work it out.
And this is from a professional, you understand?
Yes.
This is research based.
Yes. And if you need to find me, just come on Facebook or Instagram.
The
Vagina Lady or Cosmic Woman is the company
Wow.
name.
I like that name there. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was an exciting episode.
so much.
Very
Thank you for
informative.
having me.
I learned a lot. I don't know about you. I know say Shella look like I didn't know everything already. Cause you are bridge through your tongue for a long time. But anyways, ladies and
That's the
gentlemen.
vagina power for you.
Yeah.
And Spelltard suggesting that we need a Stush WhatsApp group text line. Because there's so many other questions.
Well, text me or email me 406
Girl.
274.
You sure do that? You sure you want? Well, at least you have
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. I can't.
406.
No, if it's about just like sex, and them want all kind of slap
Just
this
block
thing,
them.
then I'm not really going to be responding. But if you're texting me about something that is serious and you're trying to fix something or you really concerned about something, then I'm definitely going to be responding. This is definitely a local number. 2764.
406-2764. She type anything. All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank
This
you.
was Tea of the Week and power to the P.
Power to the
Power
Big
to
up on
the V.
yourself.